Hey, welcome back to Golden Keys Life Coaching. All right, so I'm gonna do something a little different this time. Um, I'm gonna do like I'm gonna try to do like an entire like encompassing. Blah, I can't talk. Mercury retrograde. Here we go. And then encompassing reading that kind of covers a few things. So we got career and money here. Hopefully, I can give you some direction or guidance with that. Life purpose that kind of connects to these. Relationship, my relationship deck, and power to surrender. What you might need to surrender to make some of these things happen or move some things along. Um, I started with earth signs. Taurus, happy birthday, Taurus. I have a Taurus and I have Taurus placement, so it is Taurus season. So y'all stand firm and wear your crown. Y'all on the throne right now, so you know what I'm saying. Shine bright, Taurus. Happy birthday to you all. Um, so each sign, I'm telling what I like about them. Taurus people. What I like about Taurus people is Taurus people loves beauty. They like really pretty things. The typical Taurus has a very nice home. They just love beauty. Taurus people, they're actually some of the best people to be in a relationship with, especially the women. Males are some of the most romantic people you ever want to meet. Now, a lot of those Tauruses have some deep-rooted control issues that they always have to overcome in relationships, but if Taurus men can get past that, they're some of the most romantic people you ever want to meet. I'm talking like you really want to see some romance, get you a Taurus male. Okay, they like to spoil people, but the thing is, I like how picky Taurus is. They they're very picky. Taurus people, they'll be with different people, but as far as like settling on that one, like you literally have to meet every single point that they require. If you miss even one, if you got 10 requirements as a Taurus and they miss one and they got 9, you're still not going to take it. So the pickiness of Taurus can work in their favor, but it can also work not in their favor as far as compromising with other people's imperfections and things like that. But for the most part, they're really good people when it comes to a relationship like love and romance and sex and stuff like that. Tauruses are pretty good at that as well. So that's what I like. I like how when they're in relationships, they know how to treat a person. They know how to spoil a person. They know how to make things beautiful. They know how to make the surroundings beautiful. If a Taurus was going to make dinner for you, I'm telling you, they're going to go all out. It's going to be gorgeous. They may not pick you as their one. It may feel like they are because of how elaborate they got everything for you, but I still like the creativity in Tauruses. So, again, happy birthday to you all. I have a son that's a Taurus, and his birthday is coming up, and I'm excited for him. So let's get started, okay? Career, money, Taurus, ancestors. What kind of guidance do you have for Taurus right now in this May season coming up? What sort of guidance do you have in this May season for Taurus? Career, money, purpose. Let's see. Taurus. What kind of guidance, insight, clarity can we get Taurus? Oh, that's too many. Ooh, hold on. Those flew out. I'm actually going to take both of them. We are really in some a lot of 555 energy. Getting a lot of the change card coming through. So it's definitely we're shifting. There's a lot of changes happening. All right, Taurus. And this is if you're in college and you go to school. This is, you know, to help you with that as well. If you're not working right now, if you are working, either way, hopefully ancestors and guides can give you some good info to maybe encourage you. We're going to try not to focus on the bad. All right, so what we got here? All right, Taurus, let's see what we got here. Okay, so Taurus. You're stagnant right now. You're okay. You're okay. You're doing okay. As far as career and money, you're doing okay for yourself. However, there's a staleness here. You've been in a certain place for a minute, and it's time to kind of go up or kind of expand what you already have or what you've already created for yourself. But there's three things holding you back from expanding what you already have going on. Okay. So we got the past. And it says here, something from the past is coming back, perhaps an old job or an unfinished project. Look to the past to understand the future, a lesson, an experience, or an old skill. You could be earning or receiving money from something you did in the past. Ask for help. Consider asking for help with regards to your financial problems. Look at your financial situation from a new perspective. You still have some resources remaining. Envy. You could be envying other people's financial success. Try not to live beyond your means just to keep up with others. Others could be envying your success. Careful who you trust with money matters. Change. There's a change for the better coming your way. Embrace it. Just because you don't see any movement, it doesn't mean nothing is happening. Sometimes to see change, you must be the change. Writer. Your words have power to influence others. Find out how you can contribute. A career in social media management, book writing, content writing, or blogging could be for you. Use words and visualize it as you write them to manifest more money into your life. I say that a lot. I just said this to somebody not too long ago. Like, there is so much power in writing things. Okay. Health. Some situation that needed resolution will be resolved and healed. consider careers in the medical field, massage therapy, or any other healing work. It's time to replenish your energy and fully energize to prepare for what's next. And you have trust. The universe is asking you to trust your needs will be met. There is a spiritual reason why you're experiencing this cycle, this particular cycle. This is a good time to connect with your spirit guides. So, Taurus, you're good. You're okay. I feel like you might just be in that everyday, mundane working. You're making okay money. Nothing, totally out of whack. However, there is a spiritual side to you that you're not utilizing that can bring you a lot of money. Okay? There's a spiritual side to you that people need, and you're not utilizing it. And you're not utilizing this gift because you are kind of stuck in the past about some things. I don't know if maybe you tried to use your gift before and it didn't go well, or maybe you feel rejected, or something about holding on to the past. And it could be a past belief system, way of thinking, process, something. The past is affecting, something about the past is keeping you stagnant. Only you are going to know what this is, Taurus. And you're being asked to trust the universe and spend some time with your ancestors and your spirit guides to figure out what is it from the past that's holding you back from expanding what you've already created for yourself. Also, what's causing stagnancy is you're looking at other people too much, Taurus. You're comparing yourself to others too much, what they do, where they go, what they have, who they're with, and you're not focusing enough on yourself, okay? You're giving too much power to other people when you focus on them like that. Why not turn that energy inward and focus on yourself, okay? Because that's energy. That's useless energy going out, okay? And you're draining yourself financially, mentally, emotionally, trying to keep up with what everybody else is doing, and in the back end, you're not as stable as you could be or should be, or you're just sinking all the way down because your focus is in the wrong place. Okay, forget what other people doing, what they got. Their path was not your path, and everybody's path also depends on the choices that they made. Everybody made different choices. Okay, and so the person that made a different choice from you, they don't deserve for you to be negative towards them with this envy and whatever. They don't deserve that because they probably worked hard for where they are. You know what I'm saying? Who are you to do that to someone? You can, more than likely, the person we're looking at, we could not wear their shoes at all. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what it took for somebody to get to a certain place, what they had to go through to get to a certain place. So you really should not do this, because if you put that person's shoes on and you started from square one where they started at, more than likely you would not want to do it. You would give up. Okay? Because you were not given, the tools and the anointing to carry this particular path, because it's not yours. Okay? You have what you need for your path, and it's time for you to start paying attention to that, or refocus your attention back to self. Okay? And if you're one of those people that watch people on social media and you envy them, do yourself a favor and cut it off, because what you typically see on social media is not real. People can make vacations look fantastic. They can make relationships and marriages look great, and parents, just with one photo. You know what I'm saying? One photo can give so many different interpretations other than the truth. All right? So be careful with watching people on social media envying what they have, because more than likely the backstory to that picture is not what you think it is. Okay? And you're envying something that actually doesn't even exist. All right? And ask for help. Okay? Ask for help. It's okay. Ask for help. If you are not sure on how to get this going, to bring out your gifts of being a writer or a vlogger, bring out your gifts of being a healer or incorporating some sort of therapy to what you already do, it's okay to say, hey, I don't even know where to go with this. I need some help. I need to talk to somebody that's already doing this or whatever. Or if you need, financial help, it's okay to say you need help sometimes. We all need it. But, don't give this power to this, because you're also giving your money energy to it as well. You give people too much power when you do that. When you envy with them, with what they at, who they have or where they are, whatever, and you start spending a bunch of money to try to match that, look how much power, like you're basically, giving your soul over for the sole purpose of being focused on this person. And what's happening to your soul and your spirit? Not a damn thing. So it's not worth all that. Trying to keep up with other people doing. Stay in your lane. Do what you do for you. Stop caring what people think. Many, 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 many moons ago, I used to go to church. I've been a children's minister. I'm a preacher's kid as well. But I read a book. I don't watch her stuff now, but this particular book, I still carry what I learned from it with me. And I'm so grateful for it. But Dr. Joyce Myers wrote a book called Approval Addiction. And I read this book back in 2007. I'll never forget it because it freed me from so much. Okay? They're not giving zero fucks is a gift. You got to learn to do that. Like, who cares what they're doing? You know what I'm saying? I don't care what they're doing. I'm focused on what I got going on, what I'm doing. Yeah, what's going on over there, it might look nice. Sure, I might not, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the background of what it took for them to get there. Would I be willing to go through that or do that? Probably not. I don't know. But I don't think about it too. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn not to care so much what other people doing, what they got. Focus on you, okay? Create your life, all right? While they're creating their life and you're watching them and spending money trying to keep up, what's happening to yours? Stale, like this energy is here. Stale is what? All the way stale. So refocus your attention back to self. Ask for the help that you need. Whatever this is in the past, only you know what this is, but you got to resolve this, okay? And expand what you've already created and add that. Go ahead and do this. However this is supposed to get out to the world, do it. It is going to cause you to have to change some things. And it is going to cause you to change. You're going to have to learn some things you probably didn't learn before. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board with some things, And sometimes laziness will do that because we've created something here. We don't want to have to go all the way back to the beginning and create something else on top of that. You got to resist that, that's that Leviathan spirit, that laziness, okay? But you got to do it. But something definitely happened in the past and it's really holding you back. You got to clear that out. Trust yourself and the universe and pull these gifts out of you and get them out to the world and go ahead and make that change. Ask for help where you need it. Tighten up on your finances. When you're spending money, ask yourself, why am I buying this? What am I buying this for? Do I need this? Am I trying to look like this person? Am I trying to keep up with these people? Do I just want it? Like, why am I buying this? That's what I ask myself, when I prioritize finances. What am I buying this for? Okay, check your motivation behind why you want something. And deal with your own insecurities to get rid of this. Because more than likely what you're envying, you're not going to be willing to put in that kind of work that this other person did. That's why it wasn't put on your path. Or you're envying something that's not even true anyway. Okay, you're on the outside looking in. So let's get a life purpose. Here's one. All right, so first card is Justice. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. And this can actually go two ways. So, whatever you're supposed to be doing, with this health and writing and stuff, like I explained earlier, that if you get into this and or add this to whatever it is you're already doing, that's where you're going to find your justice, Taurus. Something is going on where you don't think something is fair. You don't feel like some people, when they envy others, because they don't think something is fair. They want to know, why does this person get to have this and I don't have this? That is a horrible way to think. That will keep you so stuck. It ain't even funny. If you're busy looking at their justice, whatever they got going on is their justice. But what about your justice? If you want to bring in justice for yourself, focus back on you and bring in the justice for yourself. Do what you're supposed to be doing. Expand. And you don't have to feel like this, okay? The next is support. Your life purpose fully supports you. Trust. Do it. Strength. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. So you got everything you need. All right? Your past happened for a reason. It was to build this. Okay? And then you got school. The answer that you're seeking involves going to school. So you may have to learn how to do something. You may have to go back to school for something, learn how to do something, maybe get mentored by someone that's already doing this. But either way, you're going to have to learn something new. And that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We're never fully established. There's always something new to learn. Okay? And then let's go with your surrender. You're okay, Taurus. Just focus on yourself. Okay? Stop looking at what other people are doing and what they have. Unless you know all the backstory and not your own delusions of what you think could be going on, just don't do that to yourself. You're making yourself suffer for no reason, and you're expending finances that could be better spent on other things. You know, it's like that's a form of financial abuse. You know what I'm saying? The money is provided to you to get what you need done, and you're abusing it by trying to forcefully be something that you were not commissioned to be. Don't do that to yourself. And you know, some people, Taurus, they'll look at you and be like, man, I wish I had this, or why, da, 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 da. More than likely, though, la, 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 they're not willing to wear your shoes, though. They're not willing to start from where you had to start to get to where you are. They're on the outside looking in, you know? All right, so surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Complete healing, not a piece of it, which probably ties into this past card. So there's something, you might be healed in a lot of areas, but there's something lingering that's really, whatever that little thing that's lingering, it's really stopping you. Okay, it's really stopping you. Surrender to, this one came out next. Surrender to joy. Joy, Taurus. Just be happy with what you have, who you are, what you created, what you see in the mirror. Just be happy with that. Be happy with it, okay? A key to positive changes in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. So allow yourself to feel happy. Surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. There's not a lot of resistance when you do this, okay? And what I've learned is always take the path of least resistance so you don't wear yourself out. Surrender procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. We just said it. Surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. So, let me tell you something. This was a doozy for me to learn. You feel me, Taurus? Like, a lot of BS is just connected to the wrong kind of people, including unavailable people and emotionally unavailable people, or people that were not ready for me. Okay. This is a big one. Your connections, and I just talked about this, I want to say, in the Capricorn reading, so you may want to go back and watch Capricorn. Taurus, if you got any Capricorn in your chart, you're dealing with a Capricorn, because your connections the people that you are connected to will heavily influence your purpose. Okay. And I want to say, in that Capricorn reading, I said it's cleanup time. Okay. There is some people, Taurus, that you might have to disconnect from. Okay. Just to get things going. Energetically pull yourself away from certain people so you can get these things done. All right. We can't take everybody with us. Sometimes it is what it is. People don't like it. They'll be upset, but they'll get over it. You do what you have to do, because your first accountability is to the divine, not to these other people. All right. And then your second accountability is to self. All right. Third, spouse, if you have one. Fourth, children. That's right. I said it. If you are married, your children go after your spouse. Absolutely they do. Yes, I said it. Women, if you have a husband, he comes before those children. Men, if you have a wife, and I'm not talking about common law living with, you actually have a contract. Your wife comes before those children. Period. Okay? Why is that? Because you can never become one with your children, only your spouse. Okay?